house. You are all highly welcome. Like I said, my name is Adeyemi Fakomiti. I'll be taking you on the sections. Especially, I'm welcoming you to Enagic International. Enagic is a Japanese company since 1974. This wonderful company is being up and running, producing wonderful technology called Kangen machine. So Kangen actually is a replicate of spring water. Spring water is a healing water. Spring water is a location that most people call the water miracle water. And that was the reason why a group of Japanese doctors go on a rampage to collect water from about 5 different locations and take it to the lab, and they find something very, very amazing. And they also continue on the research because God gave man brain to create a lot of technology to make life so easy. So in their continuation of their research, they discovered that there's another rock called titanium gemstone, which is found on the soil. Using titanium rock to make a plate, and water pass through, electric shock is on it. There will be total separations of positive electron and negative electron, meaning the water that goes into the plate will be separated into 2 parts, bad water and good water. And the 2 water was actually collect and take to the lab. And they also carried the text. They discovered that the positive water have all the property present in the regular water. And the negative one had the exact same healing property that is present in the spring water. And that was the birth of Kangen technology in 1974. Because they are a group of Japanese doctors, and they decided to call the technology Kangen because they are Japanese. And Kangen is a Japanese word. The meaning of it is return to origin. So every time you are pronouncing Kangen, you are simply, or you are drinking Kangen water, you are simply returning to the fresh water, the best water that God has actually gave to us, because it's a rock water. So that was the beginning of the technology in 1974. So there is no how we can talk about water if we don't look at the present way of storing water in our environment, plastic water storage. Now, this plastic, there is a chemical used in preserving these plastics, which is also present in every plastic in our home. But in this particular one, water in storage, these plastics, the water sit there for too long. For example, from the production stage, the water will produce at the pH of 7 and take to the lab. Take to NAFDAC, and NAFDAC will approve it. So after cooking it, before you open or lock and drink, it takes minimum of 1 month, 2 months, sometimes 3 months before we could drink the water. So that period of storage, they made the chemical of bisphenol to leach into the water and destroy the original freshness of the water. Secondly, the people that help them to distribute, once they receive the water, they keep it in front of their office to attract customers. So when the sun rises on it, it destroys the freshness of the water. Actually, water is not meant to be stored. Water is meant to collect fresh and drink fresh. If you look at our grandfather, they get water from the stream and they put it to the mud pot and drink. That's why you see them, they live longer. But since the year that we started putting water in plastics, you can see a lot of a lot of disease actually rampant in our society. That's why you see every homes in Nigeria need to have this wonderful technology called Kangen machine. So the first machine that I said was produced in 1974, which it was produced a bigger size of the machine and were directly supplied to hospital in Japan. So it was only hospital that is meant to use Kangen machine in Japan until 1994. 20 whole year, all the production of Kangen machine were used in hospital. So in 1994, they produced domestic unit called SD501, level look SD501. You can Google to know more about it. And it has produce the same quality of water the bigger size actually produce. And the company launched a network system so that every homes can have access to the technology. So until 2003, the distributions of Kangen machine was still doing in Japan. Okay, 2003, the distributions of XZ501 extend to New York, United States of America. And from there, they were able to spread to so many countries you are seeing today. Okay, here is a world map, and you can see all the locations where we have office of Kangen. So New York actually is one of our central offices that also control distribution of these technologies in the world. So presently, Enagic run businesses in 25 countries and 42 locations around the world. 2022, we got information and we start running the live demonstrations from Maryland, and the company CDCs and the approved Nigeria office. And to the glory of God, May last year, the office was opened in Adeyemi Jones, Lagos. So Lagos is actually, or Nigeria is actually spearhead distributions of Kangen technology in the whole Africa. Okay, so you are welcome to the world of Enagic. All right, now Kangen water is the water coming out from the Kangen machine. All right, so here is the 5 different locations where the group of Japanese doctors collect the water, and you can see people queuing up to take the water because they know that the water here Mexico, India, and Germany, and also in Saudi Arabia. In Saudi Arabia, they call spring water Samsam water. Okay. Sorry for that. Dr. Shiri Akhtar discovered that all the 5 different locations that the water was in and take to the lab, that they all have same healing property. And the healing property in spring water, in Kangen water, and also in the spring water is called active hydrogen. And the doctor that led the group is Dr. Shiri Akhtar. So you can see active hydrogen, if it is actually present in the water that we consume on a daily basis, is going to have 3 major properties of 1, antioxidant, anti-aging, and negative ORP. ORP means oxidation reduction potential, meaning in spring water and Kangen water, which is a replicate of spring, the oxidation is not present. That is why it is negative. But when you check the regular water, it's positive. So RP is positive in every water we drink. That is why they are rotten water. That's why the water has no healing property in there. So let's continue. So this is the technology, this is the machine. Level look XZ501 produce 5 different types of water. Some people might say it produces 7 different types of water. They are actually also correct. Okay, the reason for that is the Kangen water, which is the one we drink, the regular water consume every day, has a different pH of 8.5. If you repeat the button again, it will move the pH to 9.0. And if you do the last pressing, it will take you to pH of 9.5. Now, this 3 pH is the regular water that an adult or from a 1-year-old to 3 years up to age period can actually consume, which help the buffer to be able to metabolize. Okay. Now, if you do the next button, which is green button, is a clean water, which is 7.0. The next button is beauty water. So the final button, which is strong Kangen water, 11.5. And also the final water is 2.5. So how do you operate? Once you click Kangen button, so the Kangen water come out from the front hose. There is another hose which is under the machine. That is when the positive water, the bad water will be coming out. So when you are collecting Kangen water, the water that is waste from the supply water to the machine is beauty water, meaning is the best water for your skin. Okay, that is beauty water. All right. So if you click green button, you also get clean water from the front and also from the back, but collect the water from the front. Now, beauty water button is there in case you need a faster volume of beauty water. So once you click beauty button, the plate of Kangen that is coming out from here will go back to the back. The back that is producing beauty water will come to the front host, meaning you start collecting beauty water from here, while Kangen water will be coming out from under the machine. Once you click Kangen button back, Kangen water will coming out from here, beauty water return back. Now, the last button, which is strong Kangen water 11.5 will come out automatic from here, and the waste of Kangen water, which is 11.5, is acid water, which is 2.5. That is hand sanitizer. So let's continue. Now, Kangen water have 3 major properties which differentiate Kangen water and also every other water. So we're going to take it one after the other. So the first we're going to check in Kangen water is the antioxidation. That is, oxidation is not present. So that makes the water to become antioxidant because it is not rotten water. So when you drink water that is rich in antioxidant, it will slow down aging in our body system. Now, we live in a very high oxidation environment. That is why it shows in our physical being looked aging. Okay, our skin becomes so wrinkled because we live in a very high oxidation environment. Because oxidation is something you cannot see with your physical eye. It is present in the air. When you live in a dusty environment or carbon is coming out from gen or from cars, all these destroy our oxygen. And if you live in such environment, you age faster, disease will be common in such environment. Now, if you open a fresh apple in an oxidation-rich environment, within a short time, apple that is pure white become brown. That is rotting. So in tomato is another object that you can also discover no faster oxidation. When tomato is fresh, woman will cook a very nice soup from it. And when the tomato becomes rotten, that is, it makes the soup to become sour. Mostly you remove it and not using it to cook, okay? Because rotten tomato is oxidation tomato. Now, in tomato and apple, you will know oxidation, but when it comes to water, you cannot know oxidation in water because water is transparent in nature. So in water that you drink, living tissue plus oxidation is equal to sickness. That is, if the water you consume is actually oxidation present, then you are simply consuming sickness for a longer time. Now, to check oxidation in water is only one apparatus that can show to you that this water is oxidation present and this water is free from oxidation. So the meter is called ORP meter, oxidation reduction potential meter. So most people that use it are people that do swimming pool. In swimming pool, you need the oxidation present in swimming pool at least to give 1,000 to 1,005. That's why you see they pour a lot of chlorine in swimming pool, a lot of chemicals, in case any swimmer that dive in that is having skin rashes, you'll be able to pass it to the next person. Okay? So the MV will be reading 1,005. In reading numbers without a minus, it is a silent plus. So also tap water will be reading positive, and canned drinks, okay? Plastic water, bottled water, reverse osmosis, they are all oxidation water. That is, aging is highly oxidized. Now, once the reading of the meter in dropping it into a liquid, either in blended apple or Chinese tea or vitamin C liquid or Kangen water, once the reading is showing a minus reading, then it is antioxidant water. It shows that oxidation is not present. So it will, slow down in aging. If the water you drink is actually free from oxidation, then your body will slow down in aging, and stress will also not be found in your body. Okay, so I have a video that will teach us more about oxidation water. Stay tuned as we watch. Now here we have the tap water, which is the every home's need tap water, either borehole or tap, wherever one is presented as tap. Next water is plastic water, which is reverse osmosis. The next one is mineral water, water that is chemically produced. Okay. Now, the other one is called soft drinks. Coke, Fanta works as long as the drinks contain chemicals made, okay, electrically chemically made. Sugar, okay, is actually represented with that drink. All right, so here is a meter called ORP meter. So here the sensitive part that you drop into the water. Now, once the reading is showing without a minus, that is ND positive. You can see the tap water is showing minus 400 and above, and RO water is 450 and above. Okay, and all this also mineral water also 400 and above. But look at sugar. Sugar is showing 500 and above. It shows that it's more acidic. The acidity there is very high. The oxidation there is high. Kangen water is the only one that is showing minus 500 and above, which is negative. And that negative immediately gets into your body, become oxygen. And it will help the water to penetrate through your cell, through your tissue, and go straight to, rejuvenate your cell, to give strength to your cell, to make your cell to be able to protect your body, for you to have strong immunity. Have you ever heard our body is a voltage that heals? That voltage is what you are seeing in Kangen, and that voltage is what you are seeing when you blend fruit that is rich in antioxidant, because the fruit has to be made through organic, not chemically modified fruit. When you blend it and you draw the same meter, it will read minus. That minus is the antioxidant, and that antioxidant is the healing voltage that the body actually needed. Okay, so it's only Kangen water that is rich in that. Now, another important thing about this negative is when it gets into human body, if the body tissue have cancerous cell, which is cancer, immediately that water goes in, cancerous cells become so weak, so paralyzed that you won't be able to have strength to multiply or to spread in the body. Because lack of oxygen in the body is called hypoxia. Hypoxia make room for acid, and acid makes cancerous cell to multiply, to spread. So immediately you put it into this negativity of the body, which is oxygen, cancerous cells are powerless. So that is why we're using Kangen to help people that have cancer in their body. So another thing we'd like to show you is that the amount of antioxidant present in a glass cup of Kangen water versus fruit. In banana stick, you need to take at least 94 sticks of banana to get the equivalent of antioxidant that is valuable in glass cup of Kangen water. So it is not actually easy for anyone to consume that, but you can consume more of your glass cup of Kangen water. All right. So what we are saying is, we are not saying you should stop drinking or eating your fruit, but after you eat that fruit, or when you're making your smoothie, if you have access to Kangen water, use it so that it can get more beneficial, because fruit contains a whole lot of nutrient that is beneficial to our body. Now, the second property which I'm going to emphasize on is called alkaline. Alkaline is one of the property in Kangen that is very popular, that everybody wants their water. They want to have fruit and alkalinity. They want to take water that is rich in alkaline. But I want to tell you there's so many ways of making water alkaline. That's the first way is called induction. Okay, induction means you add something like a lime into water, or baking soda, or get a Chinese bottle, pour water into that bottle, and after about 10-15 minutes, the water become alkaline. Now, all that is called induction. You add something into when you consume water that is chemically induced, your tummy will feel the presence of the water, okay? And before you can, your body get access to the alkaline, it is your kidneys and your lungs that will break the water down to a smaller unit before your cell, your tissue can get access to it. So that is why you see doctor release a lot of videos says such alkaline is not good for our bodies and that you should desist from drinking such water. Okay. Now, the water I present to you is called ionized alkaline water, which is Kangen water. That is, a regular water goes into a Kangen machine, and Kangen separate positive electron water out and negative. So nothing is added. Rather, Kangen now separate through the titanium rock, separate positive water out. The negative one is the best one that is rich in antioxidant, and if you check the pH, it's also alkaline. Now, if you have induction alkaline water and Kangen water, if you want to know the secret, okay, use a what call it, like a straw, drop into the alkaline water, or there is a chemically induced, blow air into it. You see that the alkaline will disappear because it's just an induction. But if you drop straw into Kangen water, where after you are putting the liquid that is showing purple or blue, blow air into it, you see that the alkaline will not disappear, to tell you that it is a natural alkaline water. So that is it. So I also have a video that's going to also help us to know more about this alkaline water that is rich in Kangen water. So we're still using
Stop, John, so stop pinching her with that thing. Because even you know, it's this water with
I thought you is your blood looking for bread and tea, choco, milk, and carry for to eat with bread. Who does that?
I don't know.
Because assurance. And assurance, very goodness and
so sorry for that. My light went off, so I have to come back again. Sorry. All right. So I want us to watch the video so that we can have understanding more about the alkaline. Okay. So let's continue. All right. So let's continue. So here we have the same water that we use for the antioxidant. Here is a pH tester. So the first water is the tap water that we check, we use the time. All right. So a little drop of the pH, the water will change. So you see the first one is neutral water because it's tap water by government. This one is reverse osmosis pure acid. So those other one that is showing blue is chemically induced. That's why you see this, the pH is blue. That is alkaline. Okay, but it is chemically induced. Now, immediately you drink Kangen water. Before Kangen, you have to drink water that make your tissue active. So immediately you drink Kangen water, it moves your body from acid to alkaline. It moves your body from sickness to healthy body. All right. So this is the benefit. That's why you see every water is not the same. But watch on sugar. Sugar actually, promotes more acidities in our body system. It actually an acid, invite disease into our body system, weaken our cells and our tissue and all of that. Now, look at the concept of these soft drinks. A cup of it into a healthy body. That's why you see a cup was dropped into that water, and immediately it becomes acid. So meaning sugar actually, create a acidity in our body. It creates a kind of body that our body disease begins to take place in our body system. So we need to stay away. If you're having any health challenges, okay, I'm telling you, if you really want good health, first, you get rid of sugar, get rid of Maggi, get rid of salt, in order for your body to begin to heal up. Okay, sugar is very, very is a thing that we need to just get rid of it out of our drinks and consumptions on a daily basis. Now, when people smoke cigarette, we actually look at them as unserious fellow. Cigarette usually destroy the lungs, but sugar drinks in soft drinks that we keep in our fridge, even give to our children, our grandchildren, our loved one, sugar destroy the whole eco body system. So we need to be on the no side so that we can prevent this. Okay. Now you can see I destroy sugar. Now, because sugar destroy the whole body system, but our body actually needs sugar. So the sugar our body needed is present in fruit, is present in carrot, in watermelon, in cucumber, all those fruit you are eating. You have some fructose there. Or if you can actually get a date is a natural sugar that you can use, okay, if you know how to prepare it, so that you can use it to take whatever drink or whatever thing you're taking in your home. But sugar that is made with chemical, you need to stay away from it. So that is the second property that is present in Kangen water. Now, let's continue. There is a doctor that did a research on acid tissue and alkaline tissue. His name is called Dr. Otto Eric Warburg. And he did the research in 1923 and got the Physiology Nobel Prize in 1931. In his works, that the metabolism of tumor, it demonstrated that all forms of cancers are characterized by two basic conditions, which is acidosis and hypoxia. Hypoxia meaning is lack of oxygen. That oxygen is talking about is what you are seeing in the first property that we have in Kangen water. Now, lack of oxygen in the body creates, presence of acid in our body systems. And acid tissue, cancerous cells spread in acid tissue. That's the problem with people that have cancer in their body. So, he now go for that. He said the prime is cell, 35% of oxygen within 48 hours. Said those good cells become cancerous cells in the body system. Immediately you started drinking Kangen water in any form of cancerous in any part of your body, immediately Kangen goes in, they are in trouble. Reason because Kangen has a powerful antioxidant. Anybody that is having problem of cancer need powerful antioxidant. That's why vitamin C is also very good for anyone that have cancer in their body. So when you have Kangen water that are also rich in alkaline that is natural, then you can deal with cancerous cells in your body system. And also any form of disease, is it diabetes we want to talk about, is it high BP? Remember, when you talk about high BP, is a problem that comes as a lack of water in the body system. That is called dehydration. All these problems, is actually when the water you are drinking is not getting access to your body. So let's move to the last property, which is called microcluster. Microcluster is talking about small water cluster that lead to easy absorption to human body. Why do you need to drink water that is micro-sized in units? First, human body is made up of 70% of water. That is, your body systems is actually more of water than food that you consume most of the time. Look at the ratio, statistic ratio water in the organs in the body. Blood is 82%, brain is 70%, bone is 22%. Now, let's look at blood as a case study. Now, if blood is made up of 82% of water, and the makeup of 100% of blood is we have platelets, red blood cells, and white blood cells. So once you can minus 82% out of it, you can imagine those other three will be struggling to be able to allow the blood that is heart is pumping to flow in the adrenal wall. So that's, if that happens, it will create a sticky part, and that sticky is called low density of lipoprotein, which is bad cholesterol. And these procedures will make the body to have what we call high BP. And this, if it is not taken care of, it can lead to hypertension, and from there, it can lead to paralysis. Okay, so we need to be on the low side. Now, why also another two reasons why the water we consume should be micro-sized in units? Number one, supply channel of nutrient into the body. Where do you get nutrient from? From the food and fruit that we consume on a daily basis. Even though you are not consuming more fruit, but anytime you consume food and fruit, there is a there is a good nutrient in those food that we consume on a daily basis. Now, the water you drink after those food will determine whether the nutrient there will get into the body system. Second, detox channel waste out of the body. So where do you also get waste? It's the same food and fruit that you consume. A larger part of it is waste that need not to stop in the body. But when the water you drink is not, micro-sized, then those wastes will stock up in the colon and cause residues that leads to future diseases in the body systems. That's why you see some adults find it so difficult to defecate, to have a regular bowel movement, and they will say it's my body system. It is not your body. It's because your body is lacking fiber, which is present in fruit, and also your water is also not micro-sized in unit. Microcluster is talking about better hydration. Now, hydration means your body swims in water because the water was able to penetrate your body. That's why you can get hydration. The opposite of hydration is dehydration. That is lack of water in the body. So when the water was able to hydrate the body, then there will be easily elimination of toxic, defecations, of urinations, and also so on and so forth. Regular water molecule structures is H2O. Okay, it clusters together in about 15 to 20 in molecules, very large in molecule structure. This cannot be seen with the physical eyes, but with microscopes, you can get it soft. Now, large cluster limit absorption to body. Now, this is because when you drink regular water, okay, we're even talking about regular water now, not talking about cold water, which is even more larger in molecules. But regular water is H2O. When you drink it, what happens? Your tummy is bloated. And when your tummy is bloated, you see your mouth will be asking to drink more. Yeah. Why? Because the body is telling you that even the water that is filled up in your tummy, I don't recognize it as water. So the same water go through Kangen machine, and Kangen will separate positive electron water out, and the molecule will break it down to a smaller unit, which is about 5 to 6, and it becomes greater microcluster, allow greater penetration and easy absorption. So I also have another video to tell us more about this microcluster to check if actually Kangen water is micro-sized. To check it, we're using a tea bag, but of course Chinese tea, which is very, very tough to be broken down by water. To make a tea, we boil the water. At boiling state, the water becomes micro. That's why if you get into the water, it goes up. But Kangen is not boiled. But because of the separation, so it was able to penetrate because it is micro. So this same thing that happens to your body when you consume Kangen water, within a 30 seconds after the water, your body will hydrate. Now, the second one we are doing now is to check the absorption rate. After you consume good food, the water you drink after. Now, this is same size of tea in a cup for 2 different types of water. What happens? Kangen multiply, but the regular water destroy the nutrient in the tea. That's what happens after you use good food and you consume regular water that is H2O, it will destroy the nutrient that's needed by your body. So that is what the benefit of Kangen water in in your body cells is greater than what you can even imagine. Microcluster that is present in Kangen water is the secret of Kangen water that you cannot get in any kind of water that you have there. This microcluster will help your body to get access to the first property, which is antioxidant, and the second property, which is alkaline, so that your body can heal naturally from the cell. We also have other alkaline water out there that people are selling, but they're not getting testimony. The reason is because it's not a microcluster, it's not an alkaline, it's not antioxidant rich. So how will the alkaline get into the cell? Because it is your kidney that will need to break it down, because it is chemically induced alkaline. So the secret of Kangen water lies in the microclusters. So what I'm presenting to you today is not just a theory, it's something that has been approved by professionals, not just approved, but they write books about it. The first doctor I will introduce to us tonight is Dr. Romishinya. He's a co-inventor of colonoscopy. Colonoscopy is a procedure where they put camera from the back end to gain access to your internal system and perform operation without any contact. Dr. Romishinya wrote a book called Enzyme Factor, and everything about that book, so we're going to share it this evening. Another doctor is Dave Carpenter, which write a book called Change Your Water, Change Your Life. We call it the Bible of Kangen water or Kangen technology. That book speaks more about Kangen, about the water, about how the origin came into being, all the research, everything is written there. If you really want to know more about Kangen water, how to heal your body, you need to read Change Your Water, Change Your Life. If you find yourself in Lagos, you can ask me. I have it on 6. It's 4,000. The other book is Bob G. Wright, director of American Cancer Institute. This man held this body, and he discovered that this body, if anyone have cancer, they would recommend them to go for chemo. And he knew that chemo killed the body. In fact, when you go for a chemo section, after the chemo, you are more worse than when you go in. So every time you go in for that section, you come out as a worse situation, because chemo is a targeted therapy that target both the good cells and the bad cells of the body system. But he discovered something amazing. That was why he said he wrote a book and he sent a message to the body that I will not kill the people. Rather, I will kill the cancer using Kangen water. So here are the books, which if you want, they have, all of them are also in Amazon, but I have Enzyme Factor, it's 4,000. I also have Change Your Water, Change Your Life. If you can get us in Lagos, in our office in Adeni Jos, I can get a copy for you. Okay? Now, let's look at the books one by one. Killing Cancer, Not People, chapter 6 of this book said, step 3 of the cancer diet, restructures ionizer water to save your life. On page 158, said, I believe that ionizer water is mandatory baseline requirement for those with cancer. All right? It's a mandatory baseline for those that have cancer and every other diseases. You need Kangen water. On page 168, it said, if I were looking for electrolysis unit today, I would choose SD501 made by Enagic company, simply the Rolls Royce of water ionizer, Kangen water, being business 30 years, because G. Wright wrote this book 20 years ago. So Enagic right now is 50 years. We are celebrating 50 in the month of June in 2024. Enagic will be 50 years running business in the world. Now, on page 170, said, I have no financial interest in Enagic company, nor do I receive any remuneration for my recommendation. This is something that they are giving my internet is really giving me whole headache here. Sorry for the breaking transmission. So let's continue. Now, Dr. Romishinya is a professor of surgery in Abayesi College of Medicine, New York, chief endoscopy. in Bethel Medical Center, New York. Now, on enzyme factor, page 159, say Kangen water is alkaline-rich water. The pH range between 8 to 9 and is considered the very best of drinking water because of its incomparable power of hydration, detoxification, and antioxidation. The third property we just discussed is what is describing there for you. All right, so this is our 4 books. Before he died, unfortunately, Dr. Mishiya dies colonoscopy, and he now recommend Kangen water. This is someone with inflammations. You can see the whole colon is filled up with a lot of residues, but 3 months of drinking Kangen water, the system is back originally. Now, this is breast cancer plus a chronic constipation. The system, it has a lot of junks in the colon, is blocked with a lot of residues. Now, 3 months of drinking Kangen water, because of the detox effect of Kangen water, the whole death that is in deposit the colon was able to get rid of. This is someone with cancer but running through chemo. Remember, chemo is a targeted therapy that kills all the good cells and the bad cells in the body systems. You can see the whole system is burnt, but 3 months of going on water therapy of Kangen water, the system restored back. Remember, Kangen is a return back to origin. Okay? Now, this is the first testimony we recorded. Our sister, she had a cancer in 2020, was discovered, but 2021, she go into 6 sections of chemo in 2021 in Bangkok University, but at May 2022, the section is finished. But in month of August, a friend gave her a call that there is a miracle water in Maryland, which she healed to the call. And she started, the day she came, she was looking this. Now, 5 good weeks of drinking 9.5. Now, this is it. If you have any health challenges, 9.5, you need to fetch it and drink it every day. Okay? If you cannot afford the machine, but you can have access to a water floating center, make sure that you are collecting 9.5 every day, because the healing property in Kangen water, which is antioxidant, will last in the water for 48 hours. But it's more potent, it's more active when you fetch it on that day. So they need the healing property, which is antioxidant, on daily basis. Meaning, if you want to heal anybody that have health challenges, they need to be getting 9.5 every day from the machine. Drinking it fresh, 9.5 daily, 11.5 will only, facilitate the healing process. So 9 months after, you can see how she looks. She's looking more beautiful, even looking younger than the way she was before. So this is the wonder of Kangen water. So we have only had the first one discussed. So we're going to the next one now, which is number 2 water, which is clean water. Now, clean water is only water you can use to take your medication. Okay, click the green button and clean water come out from the front hose and use it to take your medication. Stay away 30 minutes before the drugs, 30 minutes after the drugs before you can resume back your Kangen water. We don't ask you to stop your medication. Rather, use clean water from Kangen machine, whatever prescription that you have from your doctor, use clean water from Kangen machine, or you use your regular water. If you know you don't have the machine, you cannot access neutral, use regular water. But 30 minutes after, you can resume your Kangen water. So whatever deposit of the drugs in your body, Kangen water will flush it out of your body. Now, the next water is beauty water. Beauty water is a water for bathing, not for drink. You can't drink beauty, but rather you drink Kangen water to take care of your body from in out. Why the beauty water is a bathing water for your skin. We also have a a machine called an INSPA.
An Enespa shower machine and
you can
experience
buy an
what
INSPA
true
and
health
install
and
your
hydration
proof
looks like
while
on your
you install
body, skin,
Kangen
and hair.
machine in
We cannot wait for
the
you to
water
experience
drink
your
in the home.
first Enespa
For
shower.
an INSPA will be
Our skin
connected
is
to
like
your
a sponge. It absorbs
bedroom
everything.
to
So I
have
use the
direct
Enespa
shower
because
of
it
beauty
helps to
water. This
eliminate
is called
chlorine,
an
and it
INSPA
also adds other
machine
minerals. It's like
from
having a
Kangen
Japanese hot
technology.
spring
You
in
also
your
have
own
the
home.
rock inside,
It's a bit different,
it
but it's
doesn't
made from the same
dispense
great
water to
Japanese
drink,
company.
but
And while I'm
water
showering, I
to
really
shower,
feel like I'm in
to
a
have
hot
an INSPA.
spring. My
For
skin
those
feels
people that also
refreshed,
have an
I feel
INSPA, that they're running
rejuvenated,
an
my
INSPA
hair
business,
feels
they
great,
can also
there's no
patronize us
smell
by
in the
installing
water,
it
and
in
I
their
step
studio
out
in
there
order
just
to
feeling
have
like a
a
whole new
quality service
person.
to their patient. Now, this is the result of bathing with beauty water. Now, when you are bathing with beauty water, you also need to drink water, drink Kangen water, because beauty, whatever happened to your outer body is a reflection of what goes on in your internal body system. So when you are drinking Kangen water and you are also using beauty water to bathe on daily basis, or maybe 2 or 3 times in a week, you see the result in your skin. Beauty water has pH of 5.5, and it moisturizes and suckle your skin and get rid of dryness and all that. You can see how beautiful you will look. I know this is a lady's like. All right, so how life would look beautiful if our skin can be moisture like a baby's skin. Change your water, change your life. Now, the number 4 water from Kangen technology is called 11.5. Now, 11.5 is not a water recommended for a regular to be drink, but only for people that have serious health challenges. In case of emergency, 11.5 will rescue you. Maybe someone is having problem with respiratory, that is asthmatic patient is having a serious attack. Get Kangen water to be supplied. You see the magic of 11.5. All right, 11.5 will rescue in times of emergency. Someone is convulsing, someone is vomiting, all manner of things like that. Emergency Kangen 11.5 will come to rescue. People with cancer, you need a glass of 11.5 morning and evening. Why? During the normal water consumption, they need fresh of 9.5, minimum of 3 to 4 liter consumption per day. But a glass cup is enough for the first in the morning and a glass of 11.5 at night. So this is the recommendation for healings of any kind of disease in the body system. Now, when you also have 11 Kangen machine in your home, you can also use 11.5 to get rid of pesticide in food, in fruit, in watermelon, in whatever food you want to have in your home, or your beans or your rice, whatever food you want to down to preserve beans. Human beings are so wicked. Okay, we also learned that they're using acid to fry what we call it granite. So a lot of people are killing people just for people to make money. They're looking for quick and sharp way to make money. But this is reflected. That's why you see all manner of people suffering from one kind of disease. In fact, kidney failures now becoming so rampant in our society because of the kind of food that we eat. We have actually stayed away totally from the fresh food that God has kept to us. There's nothing wrong if you have a small farm in your back of your house and plant your yam and plant whatever thing your plantation and all that. Okay, because the world is getting too. I mean, I don't know what to say. But having Kangen machine in your home, you can soak that beans. You see that beans today now, it doesn't have weevils. Weevils, you can't see those black ants in beans because they put, I mean, what do you call it? Sniper in beans. But having Kangen machine in your home, you can fetch 11.5 and soak your beans 2 minutes and remove it and cook it on 9.5. You get the best of your beans. Now, every food we eat is coming actually from the farm. And farmer know one thing. Farmer knows that oil and water don't mix. That's why they use oil-based chemical to filter to the farm, so that after spraying the farm, if the rain fall on it, the chemical will not be removed, not be washed up by the rain. That's why they use oil-based. But after they go back to harvest the farm produce, and we go there and buy. We don't know. Some mother that knows they use vinegar or salt, but this cannot remove, can only get rid of bacteria there. But the main chemical that is sprayed by the farmer that is already in the fruit cannot be removed. So if you have 11.5 or Kangen machine, you can click 11.5. Let's watch this video. You also get to know the importance of 11.5 in your home. If you have Kangen water, let's have a share. This is sesame oil. Sesame oil, remember, oil and water don't mix. Okay, that's why farmers use it. Okay, 11.5. This is a regular tap water. You can see the oil will stay afloat. The water goes down. That is 11. I mean, that is this is for 11.5 from the table of Kangen technology. You can see both the oil and the water will mix. It will break the oil and emulsify it. Okay, and mix it like a mix line. You can't separate it anymore. So that same formula can be used on your beans, on your rice, on your potato, or whatever. Okay, your meat, you can soak your meat with 11.5 before you can cook them. Okay, whatever chemical, whatever, all those turkey you are buying, you don't know where they are making it from. You can soak it in 11.5. Those chicken that you are buying from frozen chicken and all those stuff, you can soak it in 11.5, and the result will be amazing. All the fatty, everything, you get it off. All right. So what's the result? The first one is the regular tap water that cannot remove, that only can remove dust and sand. But the chemical spray by the farmer is 11.5 from the table of Enagic and get rid of all these chemicals. What's the result? What you are seeing here is not a tea, it's the pesticide, the herbicide that is sprayed by the farmer that is already there that we have been eating before now. Okay? It's good for us to be on the low side so that we can prevent all this. This also contributes a lot to the state of our being. Now, this is strawberry washed by 11.5, and this is tap water. Nothing can be removed. If it's not safe to breathe, how can it safe to eat? The guy protects himself and is spraying very dangerous chemicals on the farm. That's why mostly farmers have two farms, one organic and the other one for productions, or for profit making. Now, the last water which you have, which is the waste of 11.5, is 2.5. 2.5 is hand sanitizer or sanitary water. 2.5 is one of the reasons why they produce Kangen machine in Japan and was used in hospital, because 2.5 water from Kangen technology used to sterilize surgical equipment. It kills germs, 99.9% of germs. It's the best hand sanitizer. If you are using regular hand sanitizer that is made with alcoholic, you see your hand becomes so, harsh, and also sometimes it will be bringing out pus. But this is water. Nothing come out. You see, it suckle your skin. Okay, it suckle your skin. It helps. You have, after you shave, after you barb, 2.5 is the best to spray, to mop your table, your floor, your computer, your glass, all those things. The best is to use 2.5. It's really, really fantastic to help, okay, to get rid of bacteria or virus around us. Also, if you wake up, you'll see that your mouth, you always bring out bad breath. 2.5 is the best. You have toothache, you can spray it to your mouth. You're going to goggle your mouth. You're going to brush your mouth once in a week. 2.5 is really very good on that. So if you have an eczema, this one with eczema, 2 weeks of spraying 2.5, the result is amazing. This is psoriasis before and after, before and after. This is another guy that have psoriasis suffering for the past 15 years. 60 days of spraying 2.5 and drinking 9.5, the result is amazing. This lady suffered for these problems for donkey. You can see even her looks, she's really bringing her self-esteem down. But 2 months of spraying 2.5 and drinking Kangen water, the result is amazing. Now, that is from the table of Enagic. So this technology and the factory has a lot of award and recognition, certificate and all that. But we like to talk about 3 certificates. Ministry of Health in Japan certified Kangen machine with this certificate as a medical device certification. International Standard Organization certified Kangen machine with ISO 13485. The same certification given to all medical equipment around the world. In 2003, Water Quality Association of United States of America certified Kangen machine in 2003 with a gold seal, to tell you that it is a premium and quality healthy machine that every home needed. Kangen machine is the only technology that is a medical device that used in a home. So you need to have your own technology at home. This is a machine. Level Look SA501 is a medical device. It's not a water purifier. You don't call Kangen water alkaline water. If you do that, you are bringing the value down. Rather, you call it Kangen water or alkaline, or ionized alkaline. Okay? Ionized alkaline. That's the best to qualify it. So that has differentiated between the rest of alkaline water, or rather call it Kangen water. Just Kangen water 9.5 or 8.5 or thereabout. So that you can use that to distinguish it because it's more than alkaline. The network also went off. We are almost done. All right. So this is a factory that is producing this wonderful technology since 1974 and is ISO certified and GMP certification. All right. So do you see value in this technology? Do you see value in this machine? What value can you place? You can go to the chat box and type, make your own description, use your own word, adjectify this technology. How can you describe it in your own way? Or you can go to the chat box and type 777. 777 is a number that we use in appreciation to my presentation and also to this wonderful, explosive that you are listening tonight, that this is something that your home, your family need. You agree with me? Is the best gift that you can give to your family. Level Look SA501 comes with 5 years warranty, and minimum lifespan is 25 years. Flashing model is 7 solid titanium platinum plate. The mechanism that work inside is platinum titanium plate. 7 on SA501. Thank you for the 77. Victor Clement, I appreciate you. Sufficient Okon, thank you for 777. God bless you. Now, the best gift you're going to give to your family, 25 years minimum lifespan. That is, in 25 years, you are just starting to use the machine. You know why? The first SD501, this particular one that was produced in 1994 in the house of Mr. Shiro, is still working till date, producing the same quality that I produced from the beginning till now. Meaning in 25 years, you are just starting to use your machine. And the price for today is SD501 that speaks single language is 4,837,500. Okay? There is a 500 in front, but I will correct it. Now, the second one is called Junior 4. Junior 4 has 4 plates, the same size, but the mechanism inside is 4 engine, 4 titanium rod. So it's 4,085,000. Now, the two, you can pick any of the two. It will give you the same kind of water that you need, the same volume. Kangen machine will produce 6 liters of water in 1 minute. Remember, it doesn't have a storage tank. You only connect your tap water, and when it goes in, as it goes in, it's also coming out from the other end, then in a 2 parts. Bad water, good water. This is how the machine works. So the water don't stay in the machine, rather it passes through the machine, and it will now separate it to 2 parts, the good one and the bad one. So this is how the machine works. Now, because we love our family, we like to create a very high, good lifestyle, we give them good education, nice car, nice house, and all that. Now, to create all this lifestyle, we need a good health, because if one of the family is fall sick, the whole family will be in disarray. So that is why I say, instead of putting 100 million to buy a car, or 35 million or 40 million or thereabout, because to get a good Jeep now, you need at least Tokumbo is 35 to 40 million. Now, instead of you to put that kind of money in buying a Jeep of that even God will now align it to that can perish at any time. Okay? Instead of putting that, why don't you reduce it and put 5 million naira, invest it into the water that you are drinking? Because water is life. After oxygen, the next is water, which your body needs it every day. Now, if you look at the lifestyle of our great-grandfather, the lifestyle that they experienced by closing to the nature, eating everything fresh food, fresh water, they live longer. All the amount of diseases that we are seeing today, we don't see it. As a privilege of being the leader of these companies in Nigeria, I was exposed to meet all manner of people having all manner of diseases. In fact, the number of women that have breast cancer these days is too much. Which Kangen water is the best? 2.5 is the best to take care of the wound of people that have breast cancer. 2.5 is the best, while they are drinking 9.5 and also little of 11.5. We have rescued all manner of, a lot of people have stopped, we have stopped a lot of surgery, a lot of surgery that people are supposed to go for. We'll stop it by just, recommend them to go for Kangen water. Okay? It is by choice. All the thing we are saying, it is by choice. But make a good choice so that you can enjoy the fruit of your labor. So this is it. So if you have a question, please kindly open the floor so that your question can come in. We have big size of the machine, which is called K8. K8 has 8 plates, but the value is without tax. The value is 5.8, but with VAT, with VAT. With VAT is 6.6 million. Okay, I will check the prices and do the correction so that we will be having the direct price. Okay, those other one, the VAT is already there, but this one there is no VAT, is 6.5 plus. All right, so and it also comes with 5-year warranty, but this one speak 8 language. That's why they call it K8. They also have 8 plates. All right, then the minimum lifespan is also 25 years. This is an ISPA, the shower one, okay? With tax is 3,870,000 naira. Okay, that is a value for today. It comes with 3 years warranty. It doesn't come with 5 years, but 3 years warranty. All right. So you can pick it up. Life is good when you have money. Now, the best gift you can give to a family, SZ501 is 4,837,400 naira. Okay, that's correct. Now, only medical grade water machine, ISO 13,485 medical standard. Only machine that can produce 11.5 and 2.5. 25 years minimum lifespan and 5 years warranty. This is a higher value. Okay, this is a higher value. The best gift that you can give to your family. One of the kind patented e-cleaning system. The machine do auto services by itself. Once it say cleaning, you don't fetch the water, allow it to flow. Once it finish, then it will welcome you by saying Kangen water 9.5. So this is how it works. Then we do e-cleaning. E-cleaning is a system that you use in servicing the machine. If you are using any of the machine for commercial, you have to do the services once every month, which the powder already comes with the machine. Then we give you the video. You can watch the video on your own. You can do it. Okay, it's not difficult. Now, if you are using it for private, you do e-cleaning once in 3 months. Once in 3 months. Now, that is how to maintain the machine. There's nothing big deal about maintenance on the machine. So here is the bank account. If you are ready, make a transfer. After you do the transfer, we only need you to give us your means of identification. It could be photostat of driver license or international passport or national ID. Then your email address, then your phone number. Those are the things we needed. And your address. Your address is very important and your email address is very important. All this is what we needed from you to be able to code the machine on your name and it will be delivered to your house. Thank you and God bless you. I believe you enjoyed the section. Please kindly unmute yourself and put your question forward, or you can go to the chat box and type your question. The floor is open. Unmute yourself and ask your question. I'll be glad to take all your questions one after the other. Thank you and God bless you. So over to you, class. Open the floor. Somebody open the class. You can share your Kangen experience. If you want to share testimony, me, I have a lot of testimony. You can't drink Kangen water without a testimony. You can open the floor to share your testimony. If you also want to ask a question, you can also open the floor to ask your question. Thank you and God bless you. Cheers. If you have Kangen water there. Any questions? Kindly unmute yourself. The floor is open. The floor is open. Okay, somebody send message. Oh, what about the person who invented, who invented the person? Does it mean the person will just go straight to the company to buy? I don't understand this question. What about the person who invented or invited? Is that what you mean? I can't get you. The person, doesn't mean the person will just go straight to the company. No, you can't go straight to the company. Our system is a referral invite. Thank you. Our system is a referral system, meaning somebody invited you to join this Zoom, so the person will be the one that you contact for buying. If you pay and send your proof of payment to me, I will still ask you to give me the name of the person who talked to you about Kangen machine, because it is a referral system. The company will have to, go through the person, your sponsorship, so that the machine can be purchased. Okay, so that's how it's done. You can't just go to the company. If you go to the company, they won't attend to you. They'll tell you somebody must have talked to you. You need to meet the person so that the person will give you his ID so that your machine can be bought. So this is it. So any other questions, please, if you have any other question. Now, the business aspect, we actually, DCB, I don't usually like doing the business aspect, but if you need the business aspect, you can go to the chat box. Anybody can go to the chat box and say, okay, present the business aspect, which I will do it. Or after I have the recorded one that I've done, which I'll post on our WhatsApp group, so you can pick it up and on your own and listen to it. But if you need it live, I can do it for you. Oh, you need the business aspect? Oh, thank you. I want to appreciate God Bless Hops. That's your name of your set. So you need the business aspect. So let's get going. All right. So any other question? If you also have a question, then let's have it so that we can go to the business aspect. Okay. Some prospects say yes. So thank you, sir. Thank you. All right. So let's go on the business aspect. All right.
I have a question.
So, oh, thank you. So we'll be expecting. So please kindly unmute yourself before the business aspect. Keep talking. The floor is open. Namdi, Godi,
Okay.
Ikechi, over to you.
Yeah, my question is to find out whether we have a physical office where the company considers as their headquarters or head office,